Hey everybody, Jayborino here. Welcome back. I am playing Raider's Role, a custom campaign for StarCraft 1. So this is the second part of the mission. The first part was quite long. I spent a long time preparing, and actually, off camera, I've spent more time preparing around what I want to do, and I'm just going to go ahead and restart the timer. And I'm going to cycle a save so that we can keep this one before the timer. But this whole section, it's 30 in-game minutes, which means it's realistically going to be quite shorter than that, but still. I've set up a lot of tanks at these top two. Let's just review the strategy before we start. But I've set up a lot of tanks up at these top two locations because they're going to get hit the hardest. I am maxed out. So if we lose now, I have no idea what the right way to do this is. So there's an objective to keep at least 3 of the nuclear silos alive. I don't know if we're going to get a bonus for having all 5 or not by the end of the timer, but I assume it's going to heavily damage the Protoss bases, and maybe it'll help us out more if we keep all 5 alive. But it's unclear. Anyway, this whole mission has been quite challenging. I spent a long time just securing my bases. I've taken this one over here to the left and this one up here. I've taken all the optional bases as far as I can tell. There might be more. We can scan around for them later. But the enemy attacks come with 4 to 5 Dark Templar, Zealots, Dragoons, maybe a Reaver or 2, and then there are Carrier Scout Tempest groups that fly around. So I've made turrets, I've made tanks. Some of these up here we'll review have like, I don't know, 5 to 6 tanks and maybe more for these top 2 because I think these are going to get hit the hardest. So I'm going to try to keep them alive. I have a small group of Predators. Most of them died. Anyway, let's get started here. But here we are. I'm just going to keep making turrets around, and I built bunkers as well. Like I said, I've kind of set this up a little bit heavier, and I'm out of supply, so I can't make more science vessels. But having a science vessel at each of these would be nice. Anyway, let's go ahead and take our last ghost. I think I actually threw him in one of these bunkers. There he is. Let's go ahead and send him to the last beacon and get this started, and then I'll make a separate save because I'm anticipating this to get even crazier, and I'm just probably going to start moving SCVs. I don't even have that many SCVs at this point. I've moved them around to my different locations. I'm hopeful that with the bunkers they'll help more. Like taking candy from a baby. We'll read through this again. You remind me of someone. Never mind. Jim, our task is done. How long before we can launch the nukes? "30 minutes, sir." Very well. I don't know if we were supposed to leave the ghosts on the beacons or not. Sir, the Protoss are mobilizing their forces. They noticed our movement near the nuclear depots, and we will move from their bases soon. They'll try to destroy the depots. We can't let that happen. Right, so they attack us from all directions. I don't know what that really entails. Like I said, after the end of the last mission, I basically just quit and came back. I left a tank up here. We might as well set him up, because, yeah, survive for 30 minutes. You can't afford to lose more than 2 nuclear depots. So let's go ahead and save. We'll cycle this. We'll keep that initial one. And I don't know where my little... there he is. He died. The EMP guy. We might as well bring that EMP fellow with us. We also have this set up. I don't know if they're going to continue attacking our bases, though. That's the thing. There's so much that's vague about what's about to happen, which is why I felt it was so important to set up do a practice run of this. And we don't have anything that's like maybe I can add Matt Horner to this group to move around and snipe air units. I think I will actually, because we have to get over here and kill these Tempests, and they do a lot of damage, and they have a lot of HP as well. Okay, there we go. And just repair this, Mr. EMP man. Never mind, don't. Repair this one, Mr. EMP man. And then you get on over here and rebuild. And then let's repair these. Again, 30 minutes we have to survive for. And I've got these locked up pretty tight. These are vulnerable now. They weren't vulnerable the first time. Okay, Matt Horner. Let's back you up. Looks like I'm going to need to set up a few turrets in the back here as well. So let's do that. And I've got the EMP guy here. Again, I feel like these front 2 are going to be the ones that are hit the hardest. So let's just be extra careful. And I'm going to make some fallback turrets. Just so many turrets. It doesn't hurt. We've got a mining base here, which is looking good. I don't really need the gas. I hopefully don't regret that. I'm not falling to the same mistakes that I did last time, which was to not take all of the extra bases. I didn't think I would need them, and I just played last map, you know, just like, meh, whatever. And that was just a huge mistake. Again, hopefully I've learned from that this time. But this has been very tricky. I gave my extensive thoughts on the AI scripting last time, so there's not much more to say there. I got a lot of bunkers here. They're all full. I expected this one to be hit the hardest, maybe this one. The question is, will they hit my other bases heavily as well? Because, like, this over here, not as well defended. Gotta probably move this tank into position. But I maxed out. There's nothing I can do. At best, I could have a mobile force of Predators, but even my Predators, they were all dying really fast. All my Predators, like, I had a force of 8 of these. They all died while I was trying to get all this set up. And then I frantically started recording. I'm like, okay, just go, because... just start at this point, because I can't, I mean, like, they keep attacking you constantly, so you just can't afford to really wait. Okay, so this is good. I think I had some fire bats in some of these, too, so that'll be nice. All right, we've got Mr. Dark Archon. iquare actually sent me a message about that, how there's only one Dark Archon that each enemy faction can control. He said when he was originally trying this, testing it on his end, the Dark Archons were too frustrating to deal with, so he removed it so only one per faction, which is interesting. Surprisingly, this base has been fine. I'm actually concerned maybe about my other ones. I can't believe they haven't really attacked us much for a while now. Let's just go ahead and... I mean, I literally just started the timer. I haven't changed anything. It's possible that, they're waiting for an opportune time. I don't like this up here, unfortunately. It's just, it's bothering me. I'm keeping this guy here because if there are air attacks up here, the SCV should be able to help us quite a bit. I wish I had more science vessels. Unfortunately, this is all I've got. I've got this one. So at least I have a science vessel here, and then my EMP device up here, who I will hotkey. I've sort of gutted these defenses. I mean, this isn't really... They're not really gutted, but they're not in great shape comparatively. So I will make more turrets. It doesn't seem... I see some enemies up there. I can't tell, though, if they're going to divert or what. The timer has started. Okay, let's go ahead and get our hunt and destroy units out here as my as these guys kill the interceptors. And that Dark Archon doesn't really know what he wants. Okay, the mass turrets has paid off. Let's go ahead and maybe move a few of these SCVs up here to just rebuild them. Because again, we're just here for 20 minutes, 23 minutes. I mean, it's going to be like 15 to 20 minutes in game time. So this will be... Oh, come on. I mean, that's going to happen so slowly, but I need to try to defend this stuff. Try to repair this. Never mind. Dark Templar do so much damage. Okay, something got mind controlled. My tanks are going to get mind controlled. What I can do is, in place of that, make some science vessels. Okay, wow. And some 3-3 scouts killed my units here. I need to bring these... Come on. Charlie Vane, tank the damage. Good work. Okay. And let's move on up here. Go ahead and repair. Get back in the bunkers. Repair. So it doesn't really seem like much has changed, to be honest. It seems about where it was. It's just we have to survive like this for 30 minutes. And it's just they can attack anywhere. Just anywhere, which means we might see some Reavers, we might see some High Templar, as long as we just keep this stuff repaired constantly. Again, these front two are the only two that have really been bothered, which is quite nice. Okay, let's move you over here. And... Oh, and I think my science vessel was feedbacked. He must have been. Okay, I gotta get more SCVs up here. Let's just use some extra supply to make those. Move these guys up here, and I probably had a rally point for those science vessels, and I don't know where it was, which is not good. Okay, here's one. And I guess we need to make some turrets down here. Just keeping us on our toes constantly. The Tempests and the Reavers scare me the most because they can outrange my stuff. Apparently I had an extra tank down here that I don't think we're going to need. You can see our turrets are just getting nibbled away at, so I'm just going to keep making more. It really does not hurt. Okay, where are you rallying to? He's going over there. We got one here. We got another one here. We got to be careful because, again, these will get... when they get feedback, they just instantly die. I guess it depends on how much energy they have, but typically they'll instantly die. I don't know how quickly they're going to rebuild those Dark Archons. This seems okay. We've got the tanks to deal with this. I'm going to actually make more tanks and rally them up here because one of them got mind controlled. So mind controls just would wreck our shit. So I appreciate those being removed entirely. Because if they weren't, we would just get absolutely annihilated by constant mind control on the tanks that we have set up here. This is a tough map. This is the secret map. Went a little overboard on this defense, but again, I expected this one. It's closest to 2 enemy bases, these two. Down here, totally safe. Probably could gut this defense. Probably could gut this defense. But if I did that, watch, you know, one big enemy attack comes on top of us and murders us. Now, let's try to save this. Okay, come in range, and yeah, we just won't make turrets that close next time. Keep them in range of our tanks. This is very intriguing and challenging, I will emphasize. It's not easy, because these attacks are large, and I want to point out that Dark Templar do a boatload of damage and have way more survivability than you would expect. Way more. Okay, Mr. Tank, you're back. Let's go ahead and get you... This is the location where I wanted them, right? I think so. Okay, so many turrets, but I don't regret it. We can surround our bunkers with them. I think that's that's a good idea, if you ask me. Comsat. I can even get another one set up then. Here, let's hotkey it. There we go. On the plus side, I've been talking about how challenging these maps are. On the plus side, what's happening here is they're taking so long. Zealots can fit through here anyway. But it's taking so long that I can split this into two videos and not feel bad about it. Can you imagine if we were against Zerg here and we had to deal with Plague, or Blood Boil, rather? Okay, I see some Dragoons. I could probably move my tanks a little bit to be in better spots. Pair this and this. These attacks don't even feel as bad as the other groups had been. But you definitely have to kind of min-max these maps in the sense that before you start the second phase, you want to have all your upgrades and all this defense set up. Because if you don't, you're going to get wrecked. As you know, again, I'm looking at last mission as a good example, and I learned from what happened last map, I think. There's observers all over the place. They're trying to finally drop in over here, but we're ready for them. I've got my science vessels. Let's actually hotkey them. Those are probably carrying Reavers, and I'm catching them out, which is really, really nice. Okay, the worst thing that could happen is they decide to come at us down here. I don't know how they'd even get down here, but they could. I do have Snipe, which would work really well against, which could probably work pretty well against Dark Templar. Once this timer's up, I assume we're going to have some cleanup to do, just like last mission, though I'm not sure, so... If that did have a Reaver in it, it's not dropping it. Okay, yeah, and there's the EMP generator doing its work, which is nice. I'm just going to keep that here. Or maybe over here, this area seems worse. Stop. Okay, yeah, so they're going to keep... He's going to keep doing that, so all I have to do is just keep making tanks down here with my extra supply. Pretty large attack. Let's get on in here and hit the Tempest. Charlie Vane can actually handle this damage better than most fellas. All right, let's back on out. We'll heal these guys up. We're getting mind controlled more frequently than I expected to, honestly, and pretty large attack came and hit us. All this stuff went down. Come on down here, heal Charlie Vane. Actually, we have to get up here and 2 Tempests. I don't have the supply. Maybe we make Wraiths instead of whatever they're called. Predators. As you can see, yeah, like these do a lot of damage. Help him out, Marines. Good work. Okay, yeah, he's dead. Yeah, I'm going to queue up the Wraiths instead. Wraiths seem like a better choice, and we have to focus on getting rid of these Tempests. I think that's the right choice. Losing bunkers here as well. Come on over here, repair this. We are, as you can see, we are getting whittled away. We are definitely getting whittled away. Okay, that's all of our... That's all of our Air Force. We have to rebuild that. I lost a... Did I have 3 bunkers here? I must have lost one of them. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and unload one of our super weak Marines. Actually, leave him in there. This guy has a little more survivability. Maybe he'll help a little bit more. Okay, right there. And then come on over here and repair Mr. Vane. Matt Horner is his real name, excuse me. All right, this area is just like, it's just steadily falling apart. Just a couple of those Tempests can wipe bases so fast. Again, I should have made those last time. If I would have made those last time, I would have been in really good shape. Okay, these tanks, let's move up here because we lost 2 in the last attack. We have to find good places to put them. Because the Dark Archons, as they get close to us, will cause us major problems. Okay, we got to get more SCVs up here, too. Get them, Marines. Get at least one of them, Marines. Good work. Man, Dragoons do a lot of damage, don't they? Okay, we saved it. Okay, let's move these up here. Okay, this moved in range of us, which is great. I should be EMPing in retrospect. There we go. Okay, not easy. Get into the bunkers. Siege up. Siege up. Ah, stop doing that! Just stop it. Even the single Dark Archon is pretty annoying. All right, let's just get this set back up again. Repair, repair, repair. You're doing good.
Base is under attack.
I need more tanks over on the left here, I think. Okay, back up. Okay, we did get hit on our main base, too. We have 10 minutes left. Captain, we're detecting another Protoss fleet in orbit. They are sending shuttles to the planet's surface. Should we open fire? Oh, lordy, what's this gonna be? It's too late, they're here. Antaro Tassadar, Raynor. We're here in search of the traitor Uraj, who has committed numerous crimes against our brethren. I told you about him during our last meeting. Oh, thank God. It's Artanis. I remember. We don't know where Uraj is, but we're planning to attack his bases. Your forces could help us greatly. Maybe we'll keep them in reserve so they don't get mind-controlled. So be it. This time Uraj will not get away from us. I mean, he might. Doesn't he get trapped in a crystal? He doesn't, like, legit die. There's Artanis. He's a zealot this time. Okay. Artanis must survive. Probably we'll keep him in the back just in case. This area is locked up pretty tight. I'm pretty proud of this area. This one's in the consistently the most trouble.
Anybody home?
Oh, no. No, get over there. We're not gonna make it. It's gonna blow up. No! Almost! Alright, rebuild it quickly. Okay, and I'd like to just keep sending SCVs up here that were, like, totally mined out. We can't even afford to make that many more turrets. I don't know what it is. I think it's because the maps are long and challenging, but I feel like I'm constantly dry on money. But it's not because... Again, it's because the maps are hard and they require a lot of money sunk into these defenses that you just burn through money so quickly. You don't realize it's happening, but it happens. I was expecting like extra ships to come down and drop on our other bases here, so I'm glad they didn't. I don't need Artanis' help right now, but I'll move him up, ready to attack when it's time. I've got Charlie Vane, which is good. Again, this is mostly just for the Tempests. Okay, there we go. And let's just go ahead and set up more turrets here. More turrets, and then come on up here, kill the Tempest. That's your job, and I should get Cloak for the rest of my wraiths, even though there are observers all over this map. There we go. Oh my God, these scouts! They're murdering me. All my other wraiths are dead. Well, they did their best for us. Okay, siege them up. Let's go ahead and try to just remake these. Just wraith. I mean, I need a wraith force to take out Tempest pretty consistently. Even scouts. The scouts do so much damage, though. Maybe we should go for Goliaths instead. They're just a little unwieldy. This Reaver cannot get out of our base. He wants to, but he can't. Yeah, eat shit. Okay, repair. There's another one. Matt Horner. Repair. Both of you just repair this. I don't think we can out damage this. I was gonna say, is he gonna go for Matt instead? Matt should be able to take this out. I'm trying to keep these bunkers alive. We got a lot of tanks here. Let's reset these up. Matt, please. Oh, there's two. Back up, back up. Get them to come into our bunkers.
Yes, sir.
Or our turrets, rather. Oh, God. Well, he's in the turrets. That's all that matters. Okay, come on down here. Heal him up. Man, these Tempests are rough. Okay. Of course, Artanis didn't bring any with him. Excuse me, iquare, but the Tempests weren't introduced until the Golden Armada was created, and I don't think that happened in the timeline at this point yet. That was a straw man commenter, not actually me, just to clarify for anyone who might have been confused. I feel bad that I would have to even clarify that, but I'm sure some people were like, Jayborino, you're crazy. Okay, there we go. Let's set these turrets back up. Ah, get out of here with those. So many of these. Get out of here. Okay, rebuild these.
Some things never change.
Oh. Oh, come on. There we go. Back out. We got to heal him up. We got some Dark Templar coming in. Those are going down pretty quick. I'm surprised that the enemy Dark Templar, if they are only allowed to have one, how they've been able to mind control as frequently as they have. Okay, we're just completely walled in here. Again, I was right. This area has been the most challenging to break through. Look at these fucking assholes over here. Now we've got our Dark Templar. 333, baby. Yes. How do you like it, you son of a bitch? Kill him. Get him. Hit him. Oh, yeah. Waste those scarabs. It's not like I need that money. Okay. Come on. Kill him. There we go. Okay, 3.5 minutes. I think no matter what happens, we'll be able to win unless Charlie Vane dies. So let's just make sure. I know I keep calling him Charlie Vane. It's Matt Horner. But you know what I mean. 3 minutes, and then I hope that these nukes launch by themselves and I don't have to manually use them because that would just be a pain. I have so many tanks, I feel confident pushing into these bases anyway. I would just unload all my bunkers, bring all my tanks, and just doom push into at least one of these bases. But I hope it's just automatic. I don't want to have to worry about it. It's nice how the attacks are randomized, but these, like this one, not attacked at all. This one, not attacked at all. There were like a couple units, like 1 or 2 scouts. This one, barely attacked. So, you know, I don't fully understand the point if there's no real danger. Oh my god.
It's gonna be a big one.
Cloak him up. Cloak him up. This is why we made him, baby.
Those sound like risky odds.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, we made these turrets for a reason, and they paid off. Let's get some more SCVs up here, because these aren't being used for anything. Move on up. This is still alive. I don't know if these are repairable or not. I suppose we're about to find out. But if we can get up here and repair these, we have 1:43. Again, I'd like to try to keep all this stuff alive. I don't know if that's possible, but I'd really like to. Okay, repair Charlie. I should decloak them. It's not worth risking losing all the energy if we need it later. Come on. It's C. Why not just D? We'll never know. Okay, repair, Mr. SCV. I should maybe have moved this guy over to the left because that area is getting hit the hardest. I wonder if this would work if we had him in a cargo ship because that would make the most sense. I was talking about trying that earlier, but I never followed through with it. Keep repairing. Just making sure my wraiths are in tip-top shape for the next time we need to deploy them. Repair, repair. Okay, just a carrier and it's getting recalled. We've got enough turrets set up to deal with it, and no, I'm out of money. I'm just purely out of money at this point. All my money has been spent to repair. 17 seconds. I hope this ends the mission because I can't afford to do literally anything else. Nothing else. Okay, well, here we go. Now they're coming down here. We're launching the missiles. We'll need to move our troops away from the Protoss bases. It's gonna be hot. I don't think we're in the Protoss bases. Let's just make sure that our hero is not there. I think this is far enough away. Famous last words, right? All right, we got these wraiths too. I don't regret making these wraiths. It's totally worth it. They've paid off.
Nuclear launch detected.
Oh, here we go. Oh, yes, thank God. Blast them, get them, kill them. These Protoss, they're on my last nerve. They're with their fancy custom AI scripts. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Eat shit. Who's next? Purple. You're next. Nope, brown. We're hitting brown again.
Is under attack.
Purple's still attacking us. I don't care. As long as Charlie Vane's not getting it. No, he's down here. We're fine. I just want to watch the destruction. I don't care what happens to purple. Maybe this wouldn't be as extreme if we didn't hold on to all 5 silos. So, very satisfying in either case.
Launch detected.
Will we have to play cleanup? I don't know, so those Nexuses were still alive. Oh, this is going to be... Yeah, kill that Tempest. It's going to be so satisfying to watch that blow up. Get him. Kill him. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. Great. Now what? Protoss dying en masse. Nukes falling from the sky. It reminds me of something. Artanis, what are your observers reporting? Your nuclear strike has crippled the Fist, but we're detecting a large building in the northern base. Your nuclear missiles haven't even scratched it, and I doubt weapons can damage it at all. The structure shields are restoring itself every second. I'm certain Uraj himself is hiding inside the structure. Oh god, there's gonna be more to this? I have no money. I guess I could take one of the Protoss bases now, but I can't even afford a command center. I gotta float one over there. Okay. Is it going to have us do something? Destroy the Uraj Council. It said in the northern base, which is here. Is it this? No. Oh, it's this. Okay, well, we're probably going to just go ahead and... Oh, they took one of my wraiths! What I'm probably going to do is... Do I even have a science vessel still alive? I do. Thank God I still have one. I can EMP that.
Some things never change.
Okay, let's unsiege. We're moving out, boys. Let's get on in there. Okay, Matt Horner's okay. We just wasted all of our wraiths. Oh, really? Get out of here. Cloaking. All right, get in there. Kill him. There we go.
Sound like risky odds. You? I'd be honored.
Okay, let's get on up there. I don't want to play this too sloppy at this point. That would be silly. Let's siege on up. And what happened to that science vessel? It was over here, wasn't it? Did I fly him over somewhere and he died? Because wouldn't that be a shame? Because I can't afford to make any more. There he is. Okay, let's move on up here. And as long as we can get rid of the shield, and let's also bring the SCV that can take away shields, I feel like that's probably the key. I don't know if the AI is actually not building anymore. The best way to find out... They are actually building from these production structures still. Okay, so we are going to EMP here. Perfect. Praetor, Uraj has escaped. He had been here and maintained the power of this temple, but he fled from us. Protoss do not run from their enemies. Very well. You will surrender to us and receive your punishment as dictated by the Protoss law. This is laughable. You're not unlike the Conclave your comrades once rebelled against. You still want to punish and persecute. Like all Kali, you can't change. Death is your only cure. You murdered your own brethren and you dare question us? You're a monster, Uraj. Someone's got to fill me in here. I read the Dark Templar saga a long time ago. Is this taken from that? Or is this just meant to be a successor created by iquare alone to follow up Dark Vengeance, perhaps? So, you send your warriors to engage me in an unfair fight? Not very Templar of you. Oh, that's right. I still have Artanis' units. Okay, that's good, because I can't build anything else. What do you mean? I challenge you to a duel. As a Templar, you should understand this. As you wish. What? You can't agree to his terms. You know who Uraj is better than me. Honor means nothing to him. Just nuke his sorry ass. We got these silos. Just hit him. He's still a Protoss. Maybe he forgot about that once, but I believe him. Bring Artanis to Uraj. I'm waiting for that to pop up. Artanis must defeat Uraj in a duel without any aid in the area. Artanis must survive. Any units, including buildings in the duel grounds, are not permitted. EMP shockwave tricks are not allowed. EMP device is not available. Okay. It'd be funny if we didn't have any cargo ships right now, because we'd have no way to get over there. Wouldn't that be funny? it says that EMP tricks are not allowed. I'm actually pretty convinced that there's no way to actually defeat Ada Xerxes in Insurrection without using EMP before engaging him with Edgelon. So it's funny that it says those tricks aren't allowed. And he's also marked as invulnerable before you get close. So it looks like iquare's planned for this. We'll see what goofy tricks he's got up his sleeve here. I'm sure it's going to be horrifying. Okay, here we go. I just saved, so we can do this more than once if we have to.
Direct my wrath.
Okay, we're here.
Direct my wrath.
Hi, friend.
I concur.
You said you wanted to chat with me.
Consider it done.
Artanis must defeat Uraj without any aid in the area. Artanis must survive.
Yes, Executor.
I don't have anything here.
I concur.
I'm concerned that a trigger may have gone poop.
I concur.
It certainly seems like it.
Direct my wrath.
Are we far enough away from the edge? Maybe we screwed it up. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Executor.
Maybe we were just a little too close. There are 3 special beacons in the duel grounds. Beacon effects can affect both Uraj and Artanis. The red beacon will set shields of a unit to 50%. Blue beacon will create 1 hallucination of unit. Teal beacon will teleport unit to center of duel ground. They reactivate in 30 seconds. So we just want to hit those so that he can't get them, if I understand correctly. Okay, let's run. Teal teleports us. I think blue was the shields. We don't want him to get that one, basically.
Consider it done.
Okay, hit it. No, that's the hallucination. Okay, hit him from behind, so we don't take splash damage here. Okay, run. Red is the shields, I believe. There we go. I'm not sure what the teleportation really does. But we can't really engage him until those come back.
I concur.
How fast do his shields regenerate?
I concur.
I feel like we can't really engage him until he... Yeah, I'm not really sure what
Yes, Executor.
the purpose of that one is. I mean, it stops him. He stops chasing us. The best I can do is wait for the hallucination. That's the only way I can take him in a head-to-head fight. So I'm going to wait for the beacons. 30 seconds is lengthy, unfortunately. Okay, that's our shields. We're already at 50%. What I could do is lure him onto the 50% shield beacon. He's already almost close to 50%, though, so maybe that's, unnecessary. So let's get on over here. Lure him close to us. Over here, you asshole. Okay, here's what we're going to have to do. Attack, and then we're going to go around so that we don't get hit with splash damage. Do as much damage as we can. Okay, let's get out. Get our shields reset, and then we can lure him to one of these beacons. Not this one, though. I mean, he's already below 50, so... it's just going to be this, repeated many times. So we lure him close to this one. We warp to the center. I could have made this go just a little bit faster if I would have lured him over the 50% shields beacon first, but unfortunately I didn't do that because I am a fool. Anyway, we're gonna sit, we're gonna wait. There's our hallucination beacon, and this is the cycle that we're gonna do. There's not too much sitting and waiting. I was afraid there'd be a little bit more, and it's not too bad. But yeah, we're gonna do this over and over and over again. Just go on over here. Artanis, hit him from the other side so we don't get hit with splash damage. Okay, take 1 or 2 hits and then run. Hit the shield beacon. He's going to chase us. There we go. We get our shields back. We get hit once or twice because there's a bit of a lag time when we go on the beacon. I don't know if that means we could keep running or not. We lure him over here. We basically blink away from him so he sits in place like a clown. And our hallucination beacon is back. So this is the cycle to beat him. I think maybe 2 more cycles of this, maybe 1. Artanis does do a lot of damage. He's basically a Phoenix clone, which is very good if that's not clear. Right, like this, and like this. Get in there. Got some fancy micro. Almost definitely going to get him. Okay, let's not risk it. I may be able to get him head-to-head, though, in this next round if we get our shields back. Only 1 or 2 more hits. Yeah, he's dead. Get him. Get him, Artanis. Good work. It's over, Uraj. You think so? Honor is for the weak. There he goes. I told you you should have just nuked his ass, man. Damn. In any case, this is over. What I still don't understand is why Uraj attacked this planet in the first place. As you know, there's an excavation site that's not far from here. Yes, we know. The Kalmorian Combine found something on this planet. Among the ruins of Uraj's council, we have found a badly damaged item. Our scientists studied it. There are Zelnaga glyphs on it. Apparently this item is an artifact of ancient times. So Uraj didn't become a Dark Archon until after Dark Vengeance, so this is definitely after that. Several of these glyphs are extremely similar to the symbols covering the main pillar of the Zelnaga Temple on Shakuras. Somehow this item is connected to the temple. Some kind of control device? We came to the same conclusion. The item is too damaged to be studied more, so we may never know what Uraj wanted to do with it. Knowing Uraj, we can assume he wanted to use it to turn the temple into a weapon or something of this sort. Okay. Again, like, I get the Dark Vengeance tie-in and the Dark Templar Saga tie-in. Not sure where this is still going, though. We haven't seen the last of Uraj. I'm sure we'll meet him again. This time, we shall be ready for him. So Uraj last known getting sucked into a crystal at the end of the Dark Templar Saga, and he has not been referred to since. Blizzard, I think, confirmed he would not be coming back. Interesting map, hard map, challenging like Mission 3. So we have 2 more maps left in this campaign, and it's a hard campaign. I'm glad I was able to complete this one after losing my mind after the first little bit of time. Apologies for that. I'll include that in the video because I think it was kind of funny, but keep in mind, you know, that was me coming off of Mission 3. Just with a bad taste in my mouth. Again, not really saying anything directly about that mission. I think it was cool. It was a cool map, but I struggled a lot with it because I didn't play it like I should have. And these long maps, they're hard enough that you have to perform well from beginning to end. You can't kind of dick around at the beginning. And I dicked around pretty much the whole time in Map 3. Would have lost if it wasn't for cheating in some money. Put me in kind of a bad mood. Started this map. Was not on my top game and got fucked over and over and over again. And, yeah, and then had to take a bit of a break. But I'm glad we complete it, didn't have to cheat on this one. I'm confident if I went back and replayed Map 3, I wouldn't have to cheat then either, but I'm not going to do that. I think the first playthrough of it was, you know, good for some initial reactions. When we come back, we'll continue this campaign. There's missions 4 and 5 left. I look forward to it, and I will see you then. Bye now.